I thought of that on the spot. I thought of that on the spot.
You shouldn't be proud of that.
I am too proud of that.
Why?
Okay, well, I think we should get down to business by having the best section straight off the bat. And that section has to be Denis's delightful daily dose of weekly facts.
Nice alliteration you got in there.
Basically, this is where I go to the deepest, darkest corners of the internet, which is the first page of Wikipedia, and I find you some of the most beautiful, amazing, not even thought of, disturbing, dark, depressing, ominous, scary facts that I can possibly think of, and, bring them to you. So, I think I'll get straight to it. You breed, on average, about 5 million times a year. So,
That sounds like a strong figure.
Very, very, well done, humans.
Is it? Good job.
Months that begin on a Sunday always have a Friday the 13th in them. Friday the 13th. You were born with 300 bones, but by the time you're an adult, you will have 206.
Well, by the time I am an adult, I can have 206 bones.
Where are they all going?
That's what I actually originally thought. I had to look it up, and guess what?
What?
The bones join together.
Ew.
Your bones literally stick together to create one super bone.
The more you know.
One super bone.
What a perfect analogy.
The average lead pencil will write a line about 35 miles long, or write approximately 5,000 English words. Or 50,000 English words, I should say.
Them's a lot of words.
That would almost be enough words to, describe all your failures. Straight off the bat with the Patrick insulting. 1/4 of the bones in your... Did I say 1/4?
Yes.
1/4...
I don't know why you insult me so much. At least I could construct 50,000 words.
Pat, please, I'm in the middle of my section. 1/4 of the bones in your body are in your feet. Yeah.
Well, suppose that makes sense, because, if they're all in your, head or whatever,
Also,
fall over.
I just like to cut in front of you now. Just be as rude as I can.
Take that, Patrick.
Also, you break your pinky toe and repair it at least 4 times a day.
Do all these facts have to do with bones?
I just looked up bones on Google.
Fun bone facts for kids.
The average person spends 2 weeks of their lifetime waiting for the light to change from red to green.
Wow.
Yeah. It takes more calories to eat a piece of celery than the celery has in it.
How does that work?
You eat celery, you put it in your mouth, and you chew it.
Hey, do you want to come out for jog around town? No, I'm good. I have celery. Oh, this is tough work.
The present population is expected to rise from 15 billion rise to 15 billion by the year 2080. Yeah.
That is a large amount of people.
That's, and still no dates for you. The largest recorded snowflake was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. There you go.
Wow, that is a large snowflake.
You know what else?
What?
Let it go. Let it go.
It's dead, man. It's dead. It's gone.
I thought I could resurrect it on the radio.
No.
It's not happening.
The tip of a bullwhip moves so fast that the sound of it is actually a tiny sonic boom.
Would that still work on a licorice whip?
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it, Native Americans used to name their children after the first thing they saw as they left their teepees after their children were born. Hence the name Sitting Bull and Running Water.
I love that so much. What are we going to name him? Give me a minute. Let me see here. Yeah, Chair. His name is Chair.
Born child.
The Matami tribe of West Africa play their own version of football. Instead of using normal football, they use a human skull.
I feel like that's not true.
It's not as bouncy. I've tried this. It's not as bouncy.
Tests have been done. It's not as good as a football.
Coca-Cola would be green if food colour wasn't added.
Why would they add food colour then?
Because, you know, do you ever want to drink Mountain Dew? No, you don't. Because it looks stagnant. Because it's green. You want to drink
you
Coke?
insulted a large demographic of Mountain Dew drinkers that were there.
that was of course a joke. I myself am an avid.
A lot of my friends drink Mountain Dew. Like, it's not...
All the cool kids are at it. During the 17th century, the Sultan of Turkey ordered his whole harem of women to be drowned and replaced with new ones.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Coffins used for cremation are usually made with plastic handles.
That's interesting, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
wood, it burns.
Yeah. Almost is the longest word in the English language with all the letters in alphabetical order.
No, it's not.
It is.
Go on then, name a longer one.
First
First of all, you started with an S, so you already don't have a lot of stuff, you know.
They're all in alphabetical order.
Ow, wow, wow, wow. There we go.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, you're saying ow, 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 ow. That's going O, then W, then back to O.
Yeah, the silent letters, Dennis.
Genius. They're still letters.
Yeah, well, they're silent. You don't say them out loud.
Oh, here's another bone fact.
Fantastic. Just what we need. More bone facts.
Human thigh bones are stronger than concrete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to, you know, drop yourself on some concrete, you can do it.
If you want to go break yourself some concrete, get a thigh bone.
Of all the words in the English language, the word set has the most definitions.
Like, why would you need to look up the definition of set? For the start, right? No one knows, like, it's like, set, what's that?
It is against the law to burp or sneeze inside a church in Nebraska.
Dead right.
Okay.
I'm sick of those
Yeah.
burpers and sneezers in my
Those
church.
sneezy burps.
Yeah.
One up in my mass, you know?
What if you sneeze and burp at the same time?
Double offence.
You will travel back in time.
You'll be given life and death.
And then
Dinosaurs.
I heard your head explodes when that happens.
no, like it's just what dinosaurs.
In 1386, a pig in France was executed by public hanging for murdering a child. I know that's a dark fact, but it's still a pig being hung.
I just
You
like
said public hamming.
hamming.
Right,
Yeah. I was like,
That was an unintentional one. I'm sorry, I'm just my brain's going backwards today. Like, I'm not able to form the sentences as, you know, I usually would.
Yeah, usually.
Earth is the only planet not named after a god.
Why is it named after them?
Dirt.
it's named out.
Was it named after you, Dennis?
You mean Denis Earth Holton? Of course it was. The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old.
Who keeps it?
A bit like Patrick's girlfriend. I'm saying you like old ladies. I like old ladies too in a friendly way, but Pat has girlfriends that are old.
I don't have girlfriends.
Exactly.
Alright, we're deviating from the path here, alright? We're talking about some really old chewing gum. What's the story there? Why is it so old? How do they keep it?
Scientists have tracked butterflies travelling over 3,000 miles. Yeah. Do you know what I do now? Every time you ask me a question, I'm just going to ignore it and go on to the next fact. That's how we roll here and off topic. Word.
What do you think about that, Patrick?
The silkworm. The silkworm consumes 86,000 times its own weight in 56 days.
And what, are you a silkworm?
It's going back at you.
When worlds collide.
If removed from the stress of the modern world, the average human would sleep about 10 hours a day.
That's what I do frequently.
You do that anyway.
I sleep 13 hours a day.
You sleep for 26 minutes and then you get perfect nap.
Well, there you go.
Okay, there's one for the usual.
For anyone who
off-topic
doesn't know,
listeners.
26 minutes is the perfect nap. Yeah.
The more you know.
To produce a single pound of honey, a single bee would have to visit 2 million flowers. Yeah.
Bees are just, they do God's work. I don't know, like, they don't get enough credit.
Yeah, God.
There's like a lot of...
We
like,
really needed that 1 pound of honey.
Well, thank you. Listen here, right? There's a bunch of slugs, there's a bunch of dogs, a bunch of cats. They don't do anything, like, to society at all. Bees give us honey, and what do we
crafty.
do? We just take it from them, and we don't even say thanks. We
And
don't
the best
show
part,
any
Someone
appreciation.
obviously watched Bee Movie and took it to heart.
They don't accept any pay.
They don't.
Well, they probably do, but we can't give it
Yeah,
to
they
them.
accept honey.
Nature's
Like-
workers.
A colony of 500 bats can eat approximately 250,000 insects in an hour. Patrick eats 4
Bit like-
insects an hour. You scavenger.
Oh, you got there before me.
1 in 5 adults believe that aliens are hiding in our planet disguised as humans.
Well, that's just crazy. I mean, who would even say that?
Beep, bop, boop. That's actually what I think aliens sound like, by the way. Traveling masseuses, like people who massage people,
Yeah, okay.
in ancient Japan, were required by law to be blind
Why?
Yeah, why?
because eyes.
They could,
That is a valid reason.
okay.
Good pointer. That I tried to look up and I couldn't find much more than that. They had to be blind.
Couldn't go past the second Google page.
No, I was in a rush out here, you know. The bloodhound is the only animal whose evidence is admissible in court.
Why?
Basically, it means, you know, because for people like Pat, who don't know words, admissible means evident, like it's used in court, I think.
For those who didn't see, which is everyone, that was a lot of hand movements that he put in my face.
It wasn't even hand movements. He just moved his hand up and down.
It was like, you know, when a singer's trying to like
Just like an
hype the
invisible-
audience by doing this thing, like
Invisible
bringing their arms up and
basketball.
down. That's what I'm
strut,
doing.
yeah.
Jamie Fix, the man who popularized jogging in America, died of a heart attack while running.
Isn't that ironic?
I stopped after died of a heart attack in case you thought I was just trying to do a dark fact there, like, you know. But here we are with he died running, doing what he loved.
I guess so, yeah.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the main thing.
That he died. You
That-
people are
the
sick.
main
You people are sick.
What have we done?
The average American spends about a year and a half of his or her life watching commercials on the television.
Just get up and like make some tea or something. Like that's what they're for. They're so you can get up and do something else while
That
you
is
wait for your
actually-
like thing to come back on.
That's not actually what
You're not
it's
supposed
for,
to
Pat.
sit there and watch them.
That's not actually what it's for. It's
What's it
actually,
for?
It's actually for, you know, the channels to make money by advertising people's products. That's why you're supposed to sit down and watch them.
Will you listen and then buy every one of the products on an advertisement that you see?
I don't know.
Well, then the advertisement
I went
fails.
to moonpig.com a few times, you know. I've never went to Moonpig.
No one's gone to movie.com.
The FDA permits up to 5 whole insects per 100 grams of apple butter. I don't know what apple butter is either, but apparently 5 insects can get in per 100 grams, and it's allowed.
Why?
Never buy apple butter. Okay.
What is apple butter?
I don't know.
Like there's so many
I
things
Googled it.
introduced to me.
I googled
there.
it, and it's literally really thick applesauce, like in a like carton. It's just basically applesauce you spread on bread.
That's disgusting.
Applesauce and bugs, apparently. There are no naturally occurring blue foods. Even blueberries are purple.
Then why don't we call them?
What about blue cheese?
A revelation has.
That's
Or is
actually
it-
mold, not technically food.
Oh, we eat it.
And I think I will leave you with one of my many interesting bone facts.
They are not interested.
Yes, another bone fact. My
The
favourite.
skeleton of Jeremy Bentham is present in all the important meetings of University of London. Basically, any important meeting.
Can you talk today?
This is like the 5th time. What happened to me? Basically, he's at every meeting as a ghost.
Well,
He's probably here right now. Anyway, we'll take a break and we'll see you in a few.
Party
That was probably my worst ever fact section.
I thought it was funny.
It was like, usually I'm much more quirky in a way.
You just like, when in doubt, insult Pat.
Yeah,
Is that
I don't even have any facts. I just want insult Pat, Mexico.
trail off, bones, insult Pat?
Travel to ferries as well as
I had so much more
I was gonna play Let It Go during the break because I thought that no, but and then I was just like, no, the effort of that. I want to call it a good song.
Plus it's not worth it. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was trying to tell you to start.